I'm not gonna sit here and take it anymore.
College campuses across the country are being invaded by cowardly communist scum known as Antifa. In the microcosm of Austin, Texas, the University of Texas at Austin in particular, this growing threat is about to reach a breaking point. Is a subversive criminal organization using the University of Texas as a recruiting center, namely the Red Guards of Austin and the Revolutionary Student Front? And is the University of Texas aware of these developments?
If our office, as the office responsible for student conduct, if we are able to identify an individual student or students who we are able to find responsible based on evidence, there would be administrative sanctions at the university level as well, separate from criminal responsibility.
UT fraternities have been targeted with vandalism by the Red Guards of Austin. The Red Guards Facebook page claims that UT fraternities promote rape culture. A group simply labeling themselves as the Vandals of UT Austin posted this, quote, "Let us make racists, frat brothers, and the administration afraid again. Afraid of students, afraid of the marginalized and harassed, afraid of the exploited and excluded."
Some individuals claiming to be rogue actors and not connected with other organizations anonymously claimed responsibility for some of the vandalism on the private residences west of our campus. And that is, certainly very frustrating. The Revolutionary Student Front is not a student organization. Our university does not have any rules against political or personal beliefs. Our institutional rules are in support of our educational mission, because that is why our students are here, is to learn and to grow. But our rules are also, they're about how our students treat each other and how they treat this campus and that those educational goals. And that's really what our mission is.
The Revolutionary Student Front has even targeted the president of the University of Texas, Greg Fenves, stating, "Your marginalized students don't feel welcome or safe here, Greg, and your white supremacists do. So don't be surprised when we boil over and start to take this into our own hands." And now these communist groups are bringing their message to the Austin public at large. On February 11, 2017, Antifa Red Guards Austin member Lisa Hogan was arrested for aggravated assault when she threw rocks at the patrons of Eastside Tavern while marching in favor of the anti-gentrification movement in East Austin. Antifa members are now bringing loaded guns to protest rallies after publicly intending to use them. From their Facebook page, quote, "There is nothing less desirable to and more hated by the state and powers that be than a Maoist Communist Party, because unlike other so-called parties, it exists for one reason: the violent overthrow of the existing order. This means armed struggle, the establishment of the dictatorship of the proletariat, and the continuation of revolution in the period of socialism." Recently, it became public knowledge that the George Soros-funded Antifa group is selling concealed knives on their website intended for, quote, "slicing conservatives." But Antifa has a big problem. We don't want them here and they don't belong. 18 U.S. Code 2385, a U.S. code against advocating the overthrow of the government, states, "Whoever knowingly or willfully advocates, abets, advises, or teaches the duty, necessity, desirability, or propriety of overthrowing or destroying the government of the United States shall be fined under this title or imprisoned not more than 20 years or both." And of course, there's a long-standing 63-year act signed into law by President Eisenhower titled the Communist Control Act of 1954 that stated the Communist Party was described as an instrumentality of a conspiracy to overthrow the government and a clear, present, and continuing danger to the security of the United States. The act made membership to the Communist Party a criminal act and stipulated that all party members would be sanctioned with up to a $10,000 fine or imprisonment for 5 years or both. Despite that, no administration or law enforcement has tried to enforce it. Law enforcement, Obama's socialist, communist, Islamic meanderings no longer hold a hypnotic sway over these United States of America. It's simple. Calling out for the overthrow of the United States government is not protected by free speech. In fact, it is illegal according to 18 Code 2385. So what are you waiting for? John Bound for Infowars.com.
Let's go to Debit in Florida. Debit in Florida, you're on the air.
Great. Hey, thank you so much. Listen, I have bought your product, and I gotta say they're amazing.
Thank
Anyone
you.
who's on the fence, buy it, because I've got Caveman, Superman Vitality, Secret Swell, Vitamin Mineral Fusion. I've got the body armor.
Wow, thank you.
Wow.
You're the type of listener that makes it all possible. Which nutraceutical does you like best?
I really like the Vitamin Mineral Fusion, to be honest. That's
It's amazing.
really incredible. I drank it in the morning, and I swear to you, I felt incredible. Like I haven't felt in weeks. My morning was fantastic, and I love you guys. I love the InfoWars crew, and I just want to, I want to take this opportunity to tell anybody out there who's on the fence. Just buy it. You will love it. I'm telling you, I've never bought a bad product.
What you find in our news is the same thing you find in our products at InfoWarsLife.com. It's a win-win. InfoWarsLife.com.